Hi, my name is Becca. Welcome back to Raising Them Simply. Here we share all about our secular homeschool journey as a family of 5. And today we are going to do a more detailed flip through of the Purposeful Preschool from the Waldock Way. If you are new here, then welcome. We have a second grader here, a preschooler, as well as a toddler running around in the mix. I'm also a part-time working mom as a nurse, and this channel is everything about our homeschooling journey and how we make it work out for our family. So if any of that interests you, please hit that subscribe button. It is a free way for you to be notified of future videos, but let's jump into it. So I did a recent video on this channel, I will link it down below, of how we are adding this resource into our preschool and kind of why we are doing that. And when I did that video, as well as that reel, talked about it on my Instagram. By the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will link that down below for you as well. But I had some requests about doing a more detailed flip through and what we are exactly using from the Waldock Way. She has so many resources on this, so we're not going to be using everything, but I did want to go ahead and show you what we will be using for this next school year. So I will flip the camera around and give you a flip through for you. Okay, so here is the Purposeful Preschool from the Waldock Way, and I printed and divided these all out already. So some of these games that we have here, these are different picture cards, and you would take like a clothespin and they would have to put the clothespin on the correct letter for the sound. So they have all of these different ones. I just went ahead and cut them and laminated them and got them ready so that we could use them throughout the year and I don't have to do that upfront work. We also have the same thing. These ones are for capital letters. And this one is for a capital matching a lowercase letter. And this other cool resource that she has as well, these are Play-Doh mats. So I went ahead and laminated these. She could, you know, write that if she wants to, but that's not really what I'm going to focus on. But for these, you would take Play-Doh and roll it out and do it in the shape of whatever it is, or you could color on them since they're laminated, you know, whatever she wanted to do. So there's tons of these. And then I went ahead and divided these out between capital letters and lowercase letters as well as numbers. I did not want to laminate these because simply that would be way too much, but then also this is easier to store. So I just have these in page protectors. So for this one, you could put pom-poms or popsicle sticks or beads or whatever you want within the shape of the letter. And then this one you would use the different tiles. So we already have these tiles for the math curriculum that we use. So, and she loves playing with them. So she would just match them in here. And I love how Jessica from the Waldock Way, she does a lot of game schooling. And I love how hands-on and game-oriented her curriculum is for this preschool specifically, because that's really how they learn best. So I'm sorry there's a glare here, but you kind of get that idea. So I have this here, and then I did a divider with a pocket. And these are all the letters. These are meant to do dot markers for. So my daughter loves dot markers, and this is something that I was trying to piece together as well. But I have these separated. These did come with the capital and lowercase letters together. But in the preschool, in the pre-reading from All About Reading that we use, they separate uppercase from lowercase. And I don't know if we're going to do that this next school year. I have to do more research on that. But because I was prepping this, I just went ahead and did that while I was going through everything. So now we have the same for lowercase. And this is nice and easy because now I could just take the page out and it's already prepared. And I can even do like Play-Doh or things like that, just like the Play-Doh mats if we wanted to. We could really do whatever we wanted. And then the same thing, we have the dot markers for lowercase here. And then I have the numbers here. So if we want, she can kind of write this. I do not kind of force on spelling or copy work or anything at a young age. I personally feel it's kind of pointless because they don't know what they're even writing and they can't read yet. So I don't do any of that personally, but it's there if you wanted that as an option. But so we've got the tiles as well as the numbers here, just like for the letter sheets. And then back here, I just have a 3-ring binder kind of protected. These are all of our resources that we're putting into for our morning menus. So she has a lot more in here than what I actually printed out. But some of these, like, for example, I don't expect my preschooler to write through this. I actually printed this out for my oldest for his morning menu. So you do have some kind of, you can use this for older learners. It just depends on what age you're kind of using this for. But then these are sheets that we also put in morning menus for my youngest. So there's ones for shapes. And then we have numbers. So these, like I said, I'm putting in our morning menu sheets. You don't have to do that. You could even put it just in a page protector like I have over here to kind of just use that instead. But we have the morning menus, so we're going to use them. And these are some of the sheets for letters that we're also putting in our morning menus. And here's some additional ones as well. I have some more dot marker pages. And these ones are for the numbers. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not yet, so I don't have it laminated or anything, but these are just shape things that you can cut out and laminate to match onto the Play-Doh sheet, so you could kind of match the shape. But like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use those yet, so I haven't prepared those. Like I said, she has tons of different resources that I did not share here with you, but she does have a sheet of paper that goes over different book recommendations each week. She has ideas for snacks or meals that match the letter for that day. She has game recommendations, and she has also pretend playstations to go for every week if you want to set those up. This is a really rich resource, I feel like, that helps with a lot of the legwork, so you don't have to necessarily focus or try to figure that out as you go. So I think this is going to be an invaluable resource for this next school year. But this is the Purposeful Preschool from Waldock Way. That is everything from the Purposeful Preschool from Waldock Way. It has so many great resources. I'm really excited. The main thing I'm excited for is that there's no additional legwork for me, and it was all done for me as a busy working mom with multiple littles this last school year. If it has taught me anything, it was just that I can't do it all. And sometimes I have to have, sometimes I just have to pay other content creators and stuff for the work that they did for their resources and use that in this season of life. So I'm really looking forward to using this resource this next school year, and I hope it was helpful for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of videos you like on this channel. Also leave a comment down below. Let me know what resources you use for preschool. Please also hit that subscribe button. It is a free way for you to be notified of future videos, and it really helps support my channel, and I can't wait to catch you guys next time. Bye.